Good evening, all. Welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with myself, Super, and my co-hosts, Banjo and Dr. Roo.
Good evening, mate. You all right?
How we doing, guys?
Yeah, good. You, Ban, you both good?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather,
Ooh.
if I'm honest, but battling away.
For the team, I love it.
Away.
Welcome to our episode of Dutch Bald Muppet.
Oh God,
I don't have stronger words, but I'm conscious of who our listeners are, so we'll stick with Muppet. There are other words that could be used, but look, I'm going to have my say on that now. Later on, not now. I think we kick off with why don't we kick off with the Manchester Derby game of the weekend? I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Ban, over to you, mate.
You were there, I believe, were you?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, it was quite strange because before the game, going up there, I was thinking, I was finding it difficult to get up for the game, if I'm honest. I know it was a Manchester derby, but just felt really let down with the manager changes and this and that. And even though it was an old boy taking another Carrick, you think we've seen this all before. But the way the team started from the beginning of the game to the end, and the crowd responding to the performance as well and what they were seeing was really, really encouraging, and it was more enjoyable more than anything else.
Yeah.
I know it's just one game, so you can't get too carried away.
It was a cheat. It was a cheat.
Sorry?
It was a cheat.
Cheat what? As in the VAR decision?
It was a cheat. Should have had 10 men.
Yeah, well, I don't know about cheat. Cheat's a strong word, but...
You should have played 80 minutes with 10 men.
Yeah, okay, right, but it never happened. Let's talk about the positives. Yeah, I think it was a red card. It was a red card when I got home and saw it again.
Well, it's a bloody red card when even Roy Keane's saying it's a red card.
But Super, they don't dictate that, do they? They got away with it, and then they played.
We got away with it.
How are you getting away with it in a day of VAR?
Yeah, but listen. Still were the better team and still deserved to win. Simple as that. We played
have 10 men.
All right, we should have, but we played the second best team in the country at the moment, and we actually outplayed them from the first minute to the end. I can't remember a shot and go from them. Donnarumma pulled off 2 or 3 saves. We had 3 goals disallowed, hit the woodwork twice, and scored 2 goals. It was just enjoyable. It was enjoyable, and even when it was 0-0. All right, man. You sound like a bloody broken record. Should have had 10 men.
Like
what do you want him to? How do you
want
him
me to say?
Do you want him to say, "All right, we should have lost, we had 10 men"?
Yeah. Should have had 10 men. Let's talk about it.
I didn't admit it.
I haven't heard. We were really lucky to have 11 men. And
we were lucky to have 11 men on the pitch, but when 11 against 11.
Well, there we go. That's a good start.
That's and the VAR's problem.
Anyway,
they were brilliant.
Yeah, we were. But listen, it's just one game. Let's not get too carried away. But what I was thinking, I just want to say, like when it was 0-0, I was thinking, do you know what? Even if they were to nick one, I'm talking about City now, and we were to lose, don't get me wrong, I'd be gutted. But I've seen my team go for it. And that's what United's about. Just go for it, risk-taking, fast, attacking football, breakaways, counter-attacks, trying to win the ball back quickly with intensity, high-tempo game. And that's what you want to see as a United fan. That's what we've been used to. Not just with Fergie, going beyond that, before that as well. That's what United is all about. And it's almost like we forgot how it feels until we saw it on Saturday. So, listen, we could lose more games this season. Of course we will. But if we're going through it like that, you just can't complain as much as, losing games like the one against Everton against 10 men when I can't remember one opportunity, at home. Things like that. That's not what we're about.
As a neutral, man, I watched it and I thought to myself, off the bat, balls to drop certain players. So he didn't play Cunha and he didn't play Sesko. So I looked at it and I thought, kudos to you. Then he also went to a tried and tested 4-4-2.
I mean, is it balls? Is it?
It is balls, yeah.
Cunha, I get. He's played relatively well this season. Sesko?
No, I think the whole thing.
Sesko was in my flops 11. Sesko was in my flops 11 last week. And
not just the players he did, but the system. He went back to a tried and tested 4-4-2.
Yeah.
He put square pegs in.
And he went with pace.
Nothing flash. You know what I mean?
He went with pace as well.
I'll tell you who was impressed with on the day.
But I do think that super you say about Sesko quickly. Sesko was on a run of 3 goals in 2 games.
He's useless. But anyway, that's not the point of this now.
This geezer, man. You're useless.
I thought on the day Dorgu was very good. Actually, played a very good game.
He was.
And he's played. You ban. You know better than me. I think he's played like 4 different positions. As a United player.
He's
left wing, left back, right wing,
energy,
back,
right wing, right back.
Brings energy on the pitch.
Not just energy. He's got a bit of now. Some of those bending runs, he had a couple of them. Obviously, scored the goal from it.
Now but that run, I thought City should have defended that better. It was almost like they got caught on the heels while he made his move and got ahead of them. When it ran across them and got the goal. Defending wise, that weren't great, I don't think. But the first goal was United. The first goal, breakaway like that, fast paced.
All jokes aside,
12 seconds we scored. Yeah.
All jokes aside, United obviously played very well on the day. But on the flip side, I do want to look at Man City for a minute in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're lacking centre backs at the moment, and they've got Guay in, which we'll touch on after. But obviously missing centre backs. Who's out? Stones, Diaz was missing.
And
Guardiola. So yeah, they're free centre backs.
And they got rid of Kanji in the window, I think, or whenever he went. He went. Is he or something? Yeah,
he went.
Yeah.
So obviously, but strange to leave Reinders and Cherky out. Was it only me that found that a bit strange?
I didn't find it strange only because I thought he's looking at it at blood and thunder, and these guys aren't used to this, especially Cherky. Maybe Reinders, you got a bit of a point. Cherky, I mean, even no one spoke about the fact that it was his pathetic free kick that led to the counter attack for your goal. He just dinks it in like we're playing golf, little wedge, missed, like hit the first man, and before you know it, you've scored. So I wasn't surprised, Super. What I was surprised at was
Rico Lewis started.
Yeah, I took the words out of my mouth. That I was surprised because O'Reilly's been arguably. I mean, Ban, you put him in the best 11 this season, right?
O'Reilly. Yeah.
So that surprised me.
I think that's off the back of the week. Sorry to cut you off. He was raving about Rico Lewis after in the midweek. He was saying he's an unbelievable footballer, this and that. I don't know what he saw in the performance. And
I don't rate him. I know Mario had an issue way back when with Oscar Bob and all that, but I don't see nothing in Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis is just.
I agree.
Whereas, but what gets me with Pep, and he gets away with it a lot, is he hasn't got much in-game management. He doesn't tinker when things aren't going. He just keeps going. You know, Dorgu out there, he was getting doubled up. Semenyo was getting doubled up. Change it about. Do something different.
I mean,
Haaland off, which was surprising. I know he wasn't having a good game. Well, he was kept quiet by Maguire and Martinez, if I'm honest with you. But if you need a goal,
what's he moaning about? By the way, Martinez.
He's got a point
to say what he wants.
He's got a point, to be honest. Listen.
Rosenbach can say what they want.
No, they can say what they want, but I'm going to be honest here, right? Because can I listen to these?
Well, this will be a first. Myself? You being honest, go on.
What it is basically, I don't mind honest. Listen, have an honest opinion, have an observation of what you see, and this and that. But some of these comments, even from Roy Keane as well, they're borderline get personal. It's almost like I don't know what their gripe is. Yeah, but it's
because they said Haaland will carry him on his back.
Do you know? Shall I tell you something? In the last 8 games, I think Martinez has played against Haaland 8 times. Haaland hasn't scored for 7 of them, and every performance I remember, he's done well. So it's almost like an uninformed opinion.
Yeah, but they're allowed to have one.
I just don't.
They're allowed to have one.
What? That Haaland's going to carry him and throw him in the goal? Like, what is this? It's just, it's not. That's not doing anyone any good, is it?
But that's what they want to say. They're allowed to say it.
Well, everyone's got a right to say anything they want. It's freedom of speech.
That's what I mean. So why is he getting upset?
Look, I don't think maybe he shouldn't get upset, but United fans are starting to get pissed off with it. If I'm honest with you, because there's a lot of it from Neville, a lot of it from Roy Keane, and a lot of it from them two, Scholes and Butt. Right, Rooney and Rio, who got their own, they just make comments and talk about what's going on. They don't go overboard. Some of these comments are borderline personal, and they're not doing any favors to the team. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's pissing people off. I know they're club legends; they were brilliant. But what are you trying to do? Kill these players?
Well, yeah,
right? But
they
going back to the
it.
Turkey thing, what you said earlier, I got pleasure out of his performance and his loss because when he signed for Lyon, so he was playing for Lyon last season when we beat them in knocked him out, and he was particularly hurt. And when he signed for City, he said, "I can't wait for the derby to kill Manchester United." After what they did, or something
what
like that.
Fans do to him at the end of the game. I read something.
Taking the piss out of it. Yeah, they were taking the piss out of him because of his comments.
Okay.
And then look at that. Off the back of that.
So
that was particularly pleasing. Yeah. But anyway, that's the Manchester derby. Really pleased. Got the result. Got another tough game coming up against Arsenal. Don't think you can play like that away, by the way. It'll have to be a little bit of a different approach.
I'm going to ask this now. We're going to move on from that, yeah? The only other thing from that game, actually, is rumours about Pep and his future. Is there a long future there? I don't know. It's
wait, what's your source, Super? What's your source?
Don't ask him.
I can't remember. I need to. Did he tell us, Ben, what the source was?
Tell the source.
Tell us the source, mate.
Richard Keys.
Tell the world
He's actually listening to Richard Keys.
Richard Keys.
He's about as credible as your predictions, Super. It's about as credible as your predictions, mate.
I was sitting here like with, Doctor.
Here we go. We tweedled here.
I've got a self-proclaimed doctor trying to tell me about my sources. Let's get real here.
Richard Keys.
Anyway.
Keys will say anything for a bit of attention.
Anyway, so, but we'll see, because Pep, we know that when his time's up, he don't announce it. He just goes, right? So...
Yeah, but you were talking off air.
He's been there for a long time as well,
yeah,
though.
He has, but you were talking off air by the end of this transfer window. Why would they do that? What? He's not been backed. He's only been given Semenyo.
We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen.
No, end of season, anything can happen.
But, yeah, so you got that. This is a weak league to win, right? Arsenal are going to win it by default. They're going to... There's no one even... Come on. Fact. First time in 18 years, top six haven't won. This is a league where we're watching. This is a league we're watching.
I tell you what's an interesting stat today. Listen,
six haven't. Yeah.
I'm not going to say about weak because we had it last year when we were, I think, the same sort of point margin at this stage. I'm not going to compare. But what I heard a stat today that blew my mind was there's been 17 0-0 so far this season. Yeah. There was 18 in the whole of last season.
Bloody hell.
And we're literally at halfway stage. And that's how methodical football's been. It's a different game to what you and us three got brought up watching, man. It's not enjoyable on the eye. I'm not talking from a Liverpool point of view.
I thought VAR would add some excitement to the game.
Excitement.
Not excitement, but maybe like a bit more attacking, maybe a few more penalties, a few more whatever.
But I'm surprised with that stat, Roo. Because I found this season watching football, it's been less of the possession-based game and a little bit more.
You clearly haven't been watching the Dutch-balled Muppet.
But I was going to say, I can recollect, forget what he just said, but I can recollect a few games where I've sat there watching a Super Sunday or a Saturday evening game and it's ended up being 0-0 and you're like, what's going on? And just look at this weekend. We had the Arsenal game 0-0.
Newcastle Wolves 0-0.
Yeah, and then it was
Villa, Everton 1-0. One goal in 3 live games.
Well, yeah, but another stat, talking of stats, this is
2 in United game, 3 in 4 live games.
There was another 0-0 this weekend, though, wasn't there? I'm sure there was another 0-0.
Wasting my time.
Another stat, though, I thought this was the one you were bringing up, Roo, but it was slightly different. First time in God knows how long, I can't remember the actual years, where the top 3 haven't scored a goal.
Wow.
So that will be,
guys,
Arsenal, City,
they're going to win
and Villa.
Arsenal will win this league, and fair play. It's called the best of a bad bunch.
I think you're being a bit out of order there.
I'm not being out of order.
You win the league, you win the league.
It's the best of a bad bunch. It's probably. Do you know what? In hindsight,
why do we have to analyse it always about levels and what it's like?
Yeah. Why can't you just say if they?
It's
because you don't like it.
Same with Liverpool last season. No, Liverpool in hindsight, same last season. We were the best of a bad bunch. We weren't particularly amazing.
So when was the last time it was a good league?
Who did the season before? Yeah, it was a bit of juice there.
So 1 minute. You're saying that because it was 2 teams running away with it.
There was actually 3 running up until January, February in Klopp's last season.
I think there's
right now,
beauty
this
in
time
all
of the
sorts.
season, you had
There's
3
beauty
teams
in all
it,
sorts,
Liverpool,
Super. When it was
Arsenal,
Liverpool and
City.
United, Liverpool and City just drifting in the distance, everyone else must have hated it. Do you know what I mean? At least now you don't know what you're getting in the game.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. Can we flip it and say maybe it's become more competitive?
Definitely. The gap's been reduced.
Yeah, as opposed to a poor league.
I'll tell you what, guys.
It might be a better league because teams are taking points off each other.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to pick 3-4 teams here. Teams that you'd expect to be in the mix, yeah? And I want you to think last 8 seasons. Take the last 8 seasons, 7, 8 seasons, whatever you want. Let's call it 7 to 8 seasons. This season, last 7 to 8 seasons, Liverpool, level? Are they at their level, above their level, or below their level?
Below.
As an average. As an average.
Below.
Man City, as an average, over the last 7, 8 seasons.
Below. Arsenal?
Newcastle, below. Even
Newcastle below.
Arsenal are probably...
come on, their last 7 seasons. I mean...
you're digging yourself a dangerous hole here because, United have probably been like this for a while when it's bad.
Yeah. But are Arsenal much above their level?
Mustard.
Are Arsenal much above the level they've been at for the last 7
years? I say much, but they're above the level, yeah.
I still wouldn't say United is... United's probably still under the level because over those last 7 years, you'd be surprised how many...
It's a weak league.
All right. Not by much, though, Ben.
No, not by much. But if you compare it to last season as well.
It's a weak league.
Newcastle are better.
Villa
are better.
Chelsea
better.
Probably,
Newcastle this season than their last 7 or 8. I can't see.
Mal, they haven't been great. Like what? I don't know.
They nearly got relegated about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, come on, guys.
What it is, man.
It's a blow.
You look at it like that.
Fair play to him. Fair play. Look, I'd be proud to be best of a bad bunch.
Of course.
I'd take it. In actual fact, I did take it.
Well, should we just finish off on the title race while we're here then? I mean, Villa and them flattered to deceive, especially Villa. I was very shocked with Villa. But even Arsenal, they're toothless. I mean, I heard another stat today that their front 6, call them that. I think Trossard's had the most in the last day, which with 2 goals and 1 assist. All the others are no goal, no assist, 1 assist. Nothing's really happening.
Hang on. You two were calling me out when I was saying it's quite a weak front 3. You lot were going, oh, you're harsh. Let's go back to previous episodes.
What do you mean?
When I was telling you that front 3, it's not particularly amazing. I said this months ago, and now you're recalling it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly that.
We didn't say he's fucking setting the world alight, but we're saying that
weak.
Saka is the best right winger in the fucking league.
He scored 4 goals in 18 months.
I don't care about his fucking... He's been
you don't
tripled
care,
up.
but it's true. He scored 4 goals in 18 months.
So controversial, man. You're so controversial.
You got to give credit sometimes. Listen, from what you're saying, Roo,
what I'm getting at in this instance is, even without that centre forward they wanted, they're still top of the league, and I think it's almost a blessing they've never needed one before. If they needed to replace one, it'd be a problem. But because Havertz and Jesus aren't serial goal scorers, Gyökeres has come in and it doesn't really matter. But defensively, we know it's their defence that's won them the league. We know that.
Yeah, but you know what? They've got so much. Looking at their squad on paper,
depth.
Yeah, and looking at the players, the quality they've got on paper, they should be
guys. If you've had the biggest net spend for 5 years, I bloody hope so too. That you'll have some depth.
Yeah.
How much more money do you want to spend?
They've got depth, and what?
How much money? How much more money? How are you not going to have depth?
What are you talking about?
But we're talking about they have money. They should be scoring more goals.
That's what I mean, picking a Saudi print and saying, "Oh, he's got a lot."
We haven't got depth.
Of course, he's going to have a bloody lot of nice cards. He's got a lot of money.
Have we got depth? Hello? Have we got depth?
Who?
Us.
No, because our net spend isn't enough to have depth. We sell.
Has Chelsea got depth? Has Chelsea got depth?
Yes.
Go on. Reel off the centre backs. Tell me what the back 5. Give me the depth. Sanchez and who? Johnny down the road. Who's the backup down there?
There you go. All right.
Go on, mate. Right back. No. Ban, we're going to give him a nice little segment here. Go on, right backs. Reel off 2 right backs. Stop looking at your phone.
Yeah.
Reel off 2 right backs.
James and Gusto. James and Gusto.
Who, mate?
Reece James.
Yeah.
Heard of him?
Left back.
Yeah. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, you gone? Oh, you were.
No.
I'm
I
hurrying
want to
for
see how
right
much
back.
depth
You've
you've
got
got.
away.
Centre backs.
Yeah.
Mal, you
plenty.
love controversy, brother.
Stocked up.
Chill out, bruv.
Stocked up.
And at the end of the day, they've spent
Stocked
it.
up.
Yeah, they've got depth. It's good. Good luck to them.
Spend
Good
money.
luck to them. But
Spend
what I'm
money,
saying,
gonna
but
have.
I think
If
personally
you
they should be
literally
scoring
said
a
they
lot
still
more
haven't
goals
found the
with quality.
magic formula up front,
Yeah.
we'd all agree. They still haven't found it, and they may never find it
But I think
because of
they've
the
got
way
the
the guy
quality,
plays.
They've got the quality.
apart from
Chalabar.
that-
Hang on. Chalabar. Adebayo played at the back. They were the two centre backs at the weekend. On the bench, Wesley Fofana. Hato's on the bench.
Yeah, but
And then who's a boy
is
that
that
got
quality?
the
Is that
long-term
quality?
injury?
The four
Colville.
centre backs you've mentioned, the quality.
5.
Yeah, well,
Are they
of course they're
quality?
going to have 5 at the club.
Are they
Fine.
quality?
They're good.
Are
They
they
got centre
quality?
backs. They
Are
got
they
centre backs.
quality? Up front, they got fucking Rory Delap and
Rory.
fucking Pedro.
It's Liam.
I know who he is, mate.
He's
But
sad.
go on.
So why are you
A
calling him
team that
Rory?
spent billion.
Why are you
No,
being
mate,
rude
it's
about
how
the
you
guy?
spend it. It's how you spend it.
Why are you being rude
Yeah, and
about
they've
him?
got
His name's Liam.
they've got quality in every position. Every position. They've hit a bit of a kind of a bumper at the moment, and they're going to get through it.
But
Yeah.
but I'm expecting. My point is, you look at what they have got quality, and good luck to them. And they've done it. They've put the squad together very, very well.
And over time,
Yeah,
and
over
over
time.
time,
And
but-
albeit they've got money, but they've done it, and they're all good ages as well. But I'm just looking at it and thinking the quality they've got on paper, they should be scoring more goals. They should
yeah,
be finding.
agree.
that formula.
I agree with that.
They
Yeah.
should- yeah. But you can't knock them. Come on, they're top of the league. You can't knock them. 6 points, is it? Come on,
So,
Well,
7. There you go.
when the challengers, Man City, who are the main challengers, have drawn and lost their last 4 or 5, they're going to break away, right?
Doesn't matter.
But they're
why
going
is
to
it their
break away.
fault? Why is it their fault if
Not their
City
fault,
can't
is it?
deliver?
It's not their fault. Taking advantage of it. Well, they haven't really because they're drawing themselves, but they've almost
No,
bettered
they
Man
have.
City's
They went from
results.
2 points to 7. They were
Well,
2
like
points
I said,
ahead, and
they've
now they're
almost
7
bettered
ahead.
Man City's results week in, week out. So,
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
play.
fair play. Fair play. That's not but they're a best of a bad bunch. But let's go on. Well, let's talk Liverpool.
There we go.
Go on, talk.
What's he still doing at the club?
Talk.
Yeah, I've asked a question. What's he still
No,
doing?
no. You talk. I want to hear you, man.
I've asked a question. Banjo, what's he still doing at the club? Doctor who's in denial. We see it
Well,
on
you asked
we
the
see it
same
on the
question.
groups.
No,
Talk
I'm not
to
even
us,
know.
Banjo.
When I speak, if you fucking speak back, I'm walking off. I'm telling you now. When I say my bit, so go on, Ban. You talk first.
What are you asking me, Sue? I don't think you should sack him. What are you on about?
You don't think? Well, no, of course you don't. You're a United fan.
No, but you don't.
You're
Look,
quite enjoying the demise.
see, listen, the way football works as well, what you have to accept, all right? I know, look, there was a lot of promise or hope this season, especially with winning the league last year and signing players or whatever, but you cannot be the best all the time. You have moments like this. You have,
You think this guy can be the best?
No, but why do you want him
You
gone
think this
now?
guy
Why do you want him
can be
gone
the
now?
best?
Why now?
What do you mean? Why now?
Why now?
He sucked the life out of
You're
the club.
still in the chat.
He sucked the life out of the
What
club.
in 3 months?
In
or 4
3
months?
mons. In 3 months, he
Give
has
him the
sucked the life.
season. Give him
He
the
has sucked the
season.
life out of the club. Fans are fed
He's
up.
still,
They're
he's still in
bored.
a position to
Bored.
take Champions League football next season, qualify for
No,
that.
by
He's still
the
in
way,
the Champions League.
I'll tell you what.
He's still in the cups.
Others are
FA
making
Cup.
moves. Others are making moves. We won't be Champions League at this rate. Other teams are making moves.
Yeah, but you don't sack a manager when he's in that position. I don't think so, anyway.
Well, I don't think they will.
And that's the right thing to do.
You're going to keep stum for 2 minutes and let me speak. Because if you fucking interrupt me, I'm walking off.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's,
I don't
that's
want to
tempting.
wait.
Are you promising? Is that a promise?
No, I want you to listen. Listen.
listen.
Open your ears and listen.
Okay.
Not at
2
any
minutes.
point this season have I
I'm
said
timing.
the results are acceptable or good. Not at any point have I said the performances are acceptable or good. The bit I've tried to get in your head, and you fucking struggle, is the fact that it's not solely his fault. Right? I've always said, now let me just finish. On Saturday, barring a 3 or 4 minute fucking time where these players decided to down tools, it was their best performance of the season. Yeah, 36 got shots on target,
How
78%
many?
possession. Yeah.
How many shots?
36. I got it here. 36 shots at goal, 11 on target.
Bloody
Right?
hell.
They had one shot on target and it went in. Let me finish. What I've been trying to get in your head is it's a collective. Now, I didn't want him to go at any point because I couldn't see anyone in the background. You was quite happy bringing the fucking tea lady.
No,
Right?
I
I
said
said
I'm
no.
happy to be managerless at one
Yeah.
stage.
Now, because there's a man in the wings that I can see, and there's no crystal ball or he's going to be brilliant that is available. If I woke up tomorrow and saw he's gone, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, all right, I get it. But I do not want, albeit you've had a lovely start, Ben, I do not want no fucking interim coming in and standing around trying to do things just because we don't like what this guy has supposedly done. Fuck the 12 games. It's the worst 12 game run we've ever seen, unbeaten. It's like it's just, I don't even know. I'm embarrassed saying 12 games, but it's not just him. And that's where you struggle.
I don't struggle.
Yeah, you put it all on him.
Banjo, let me
haven't
ask
got
you a
nothing
question.
good to say.
In Banjo, we were actually speaking. What did you say to me about Man United with Carrick this week? Off air.
I can't remember.
No, you said to me, go on. How long was Carrick in charge of before you played City? 3 days?
3 days.
2 days?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I said.
What did you say?
I was surprised he got us playing like that within 4 days of.
And you said
coming in.
Did you say there's a good chance he didn't coach like that for 3 days, but the players had it?
I don't think there's only so much you can do in 3 days. So I think it's just been in the locker, and maybe he just said, "Go out and enjoy yourselves."
So maybe someone had the handbrake up, right?
Yeah,
and maybe Liverpool's playing a safety first game.
Man, you know this system that Carrick played, the legendary and clever 4-4-2. Have these players not been playing it under other regimes? The likes of Ten Hag or Solskjaer?
No, they have been, but it's a different squad. It's very
He's
much.
He's gone in there and given them a war cry.
Yeah, he's given them a war cry. He's given them encouragement.
Let's go out there. And without a doubt, Super, whoever comes into Liverpool after, even if it is the tea lady, there'll be a bounce.
Yeah.
But I don't want a short-term fix. But now I see there's...
But you say that, Rube, but we never had a bounce with Amorim.
I can't remember Amorim, mate. Maybe it was the fact that maybe he's one of your homegrown guys, yeah? Maybe if we got Gerrard in, we'll get that.
But I'll be honest with you. I don't like the idea of interim because there's still a big question mark where the club is going, where the team's going, if that makes sense.
So you know what I don't like about it?
I do get your point, Rube, that you just wanting to see it through.
He's not a long-term solution.
No, I'm just saying, if there's no alternative,
I get it.
I'm not seeing it as him, only him.
By the way, guys, he's also, I think the club know now clearly, he's not a long-term solution.
Yeah, I
think the club have seen that. Right. He's not a long-term solution. To get rid?
Personally, I think he'll be gone end of the season unless he suffers some, unless he goes on a run like what he before those 12 games.
I want to know what the positive is.
With the availability of Xabi Alonso, it's almost certain now. But again, I'll reiterate, it's not just him. It's just not. It can't be just him. They played for him. Like I said, the stats on Saturday were ridiculous. And barring some down tools moment for 5 minutes where we just decided to be shit, it should have been a 4 or 5-0 win, but it wasn't.
What to those stats, like you said?
What was going to be 4 or 5-0?
They had 2 clearances off the fucking line. We missed the penalty. They had 1 shot on target, Super.
I understand that, you'd expect us to dominate Burnley. 45 years.
Let me finish. Sunderland at home, that was so bad. There was nothing we could say about that. I think that was as low as it got, and Leeds weren't far behind. But that one there was a performance in there. I'm not saying it was fucking vintage. We've been spoiled for a decade, Super. We know we have. And again, I'll fucking reiterate one more time. I'm not saying he will be there at the end of the season. But I just don't like the fact that you constantly just barrage him and don't see the players. Don't see the players.
No, I'm not saying the players have... By the way, I don't think the players have... What's the word I'm looking for? Put themselves out in the best light either. In actual fact, the last month, Wirtz has been fantastic in the last month and a great goal again at the weekend. Lovely goals, scoring goals.
Kirk is getting better, right? Don't you think Kirk is getting
He's
better?
getting better. Ekatike again, lively on the day.
Frimpong's getting better.
But overall, I don't. It's pedestrian football.
I agree. I'm
Is
not
it?
saying
Is it
this is
though?
what I'm saying to you. We're in agreement. I
36
don't like the
shots.
football.
But
It's
36
boring.
shots,
Ben?
Roo.
But that's why I want him
36
out.
shots. Is
Let's
that
get
pedestrian
some.
football? 36 shots?
No, but
I don't
it's
think that
difficult
can
to
be, can it?
explain. It's difficult to explain, Ban, unless you're watching it week in, week out, as we are. It is, and to be
Boring,
honest,
boring.
it's slower than it was because when he was trying to play it with a little bit of a higher gear, we were getting battered. We were losing. So he has slowed it down.
He's told everyone
There
keep
is
the
still
ball safe.
32 shots, 11 on target, 74% possession. It's like, come on, man. But anyway, look, he's going to go Super. We know he is. It's just when. And I don't know if Jabby coming in now. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you're right.
45 years. First time
Yeah.
in 45 years that we haven't beaten a promoted side at home.
Yeah, there's loads of stats like that, mate. There's loads of stats.
Well, one thing I will say with Alonso, hold your horses, Super. The club might have even spoken to him already.
They probably have.
He might even want a break. You know, he's just had a tough 3 months with Real Madrid. Like
Banjo, what I'm getting at is,
and then he might just be thinking.
Super's worried that he won't get us in the Champions League.
I think right now, I think also the part of the issue right now, if you want to look at it a different way, Slot is interim. Slot is your interim. Right now, he's a dead man walking. He is the interim. So it's all good saying we don't want an interim, but the reality is we've got an interim. He'll be gone in the summer.
Yeah.
He'll be gone. The club ain't going to put up for that. Come on, they've spent money like that and they've got that. And what, Mo comes back next week, and everyone's saying, oh, yeah, it'll be good when Mo comes back. He mugged Mo off. He mugged Mo off 2 months ago.
I haven't even heard anyone speak about him, Super. So
what's the consensus around the majority of Liverpool fans? Like,
well, Liverpool fans definitely. I certainly want Mo back after seeing how toothless we've been for a while.
The consensus about him,
about Slot,
I think a lot of them are just disgruntled.
The moderates.
No, they're disgruntled at the quality of football. There isn't much, But I do think, like I said, it boils down to our sport we've been for 10 years prior. It was heavy metal, as the man called it, from day one. And whether we were losing, winning, playing average teams in terms of who we were fielding or playing our elite stars, it was consistent. So I get it. I do get it. I just, as I said, I'm not going to leave it on his door. There's more to it than that.
Like I said, he is interim. But anyway, someone in more danger than him even. Well, I mean, that's saying something. And he could have been gone at the weekend, right? But I think
I'm surprised he's managing tomorrow. I'm surprised he's got the job against Dortmund.
So let's talk Thomas Frank.
He's done well to keep the job.
Ben, you just asked what the consensus was with the Liverpool fans about Slot.
Yeah,
this guy's done.
Got
Everyone I walk around bumping into Spurs just.
Does no one want him?
I don't know anyone who wants him.
Nah, no one.
Do you think are they hanging on to him until they find the replacement? Do you think?
No, do you know what I think they're doing? I think maybe similarly with us. I think they're waiting to see how the Champions League pans out, especially with Spurs. Do they get in it? Do they not get in it? It's. I think there's a little question mark there. So I would say wait for the next fortnight to come and go. If he loses tomorrow, he's gone. But if he wins tomorrow,
Spurs,
they might hold out.
Who's the interim? Someone mentioned Robbie Keane. Someone else has mentioned
they're going to try to do a United.
Who else? Tim Sherwood?
Could be Tim Sherwood.
There's strong rumours that eventually they'll end up with Pochettino again.
Well, that's what I've read. Pochettino's a guy
that. Be a bad thing, right?
He done amazing there. I think what went against him was they did back him for 3 windows at the end, and that he deserved better. But
he might feel he's got unfinished business there, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I think the fans,
with no
after
Levy,
what they've witnessed since him.
Who pulls the strings now down there? Now Levy's gone. Do we know a name? Have we got a name?
Wasn't there a guy called VJ or something? I think
something Vinal or something like that.
I think out of all the managers they ever had there, again, I'm not a diehard Spurs fan, obviously, but I think he got on with what do you call him, as well as anyone, Daniel Levy.
Who did?
Pochettino and Levy.
Yeah.
I think that went sour at the end.
in the end, yeah.
I think the guy that probably got on best with Levy was arguably Redknapp.
Yeah.
But I think with Pochettino, he got the most out of that squad. There was just nothing left, and he probably wanted to freshen it up a bit and bring players in, and he just wasn't just given the money.
Good manager.
He is a good manager, and that will be good.
He's a United States manager at the moment, right?
Yeah. Again,
and they're the home nation for the World Cup, so he's going to want to see that.
There'll be a few of them, right? Jobless at the end of it, or available from World Cup teams.
Tuchel.
You've seen Tuchel. You've seen Nagelsmann again. But you don't know, do you? It depends how deep they go in the comp as well to see. But Thomas Frank, but Nuno. On the flip side,
Spurs?
Does Nuno get a reprieve?
Yeah.
Does Nuno get a bit of respite?
I was saying, what do we make of Spurs? What are we making of Spurs? 14th and just losing to West Ham as well.
I think he's definitely lost the dressing room. I think
100%.
And like,
I don't know if he has.
Definitely lost it.
Has he?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a dead man walking, isn't he? Yeah. He is. Yeah, I mean, you said that earlier about Slot. I disagree with that, but with him, for sure.
It's just about your question, Super. I actually think, what did you call him? I forget his name, West Ham guy?
Nuno.
He hasn't lost the dressing room. They still are fighting for it.
Has he got a bit of respite?
Yeah, of course. You beat Spurs. They hate Spurs as much as, do you know what I mean? Like Millwall and Chelsea, them lot. I mean, they hate Spurs. So, what's all I've had from my West Ham lot is, say again?
Callum Wilson. He left and he come back and scored.
Well, I said to Super last week about putting him in.
Apparently he left.
He didn't leave.
Something like that. Apparently he left, I was hearing.
No, he had a weird contract, didn't he? And it was
he left.
Not even the pay as you play. It was just
some weird contract or something.
Yeah.
But
he did, he did everything he had to do, mate. So yeah, brilliant.
I think with West Ham
again.
Yeah.
What happens with Eddie Howe? Different manager now.
Well, what I didn't realise with him was I think that would have been 4 straight Premier League wins on Sunday, but he obviously drew at Wolves, or 5 or something. So it's weird, isn't it, perception? I've come on here and said, he's a bit this and that. But to have 4 Prem wins in a row at any level is quality. So
do you know what I like about him? He's calm. You know, there's no whatever the result, whether they win, lose, he don't get carried away with either.
It's his sidekick that's a bit naughty, isn't he? The
sidekick there, he does it all for him. But he's just a calming influence on the whole place.
Or something, is it?
Yeah. Newcastle just seems like they're stable. There's no real news coming out there anymore. It's just, I think it's well managed. He's unlucky with the, with obviously PSR. I think Eddie Howe, but
I'm really surprised.
He's done well there. He's done really well there.
I'm surprised he's held on to Guimaraes and Tonali.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's just like there's no unsettling stories.
He'll be gone in the summer. I think.
All right, it was the one with Isaac in the summer, but other than that, you've got players there like Bruno Guimaraes has been there for quite a while.
He'll be gone in the summer.
Okay, but you don't hear him coming out and saying anything. It's just.
I know what you mean, Ben. I know what you mean. He runs a steady ship.
Yeah, steady ship. And quietly goes about his business. Like you say, that would have been 4 wins on the trot, something like that.
Yeah. And I think he's unearthed some real gems, Like, I was watching Lewis Hall, and I was thinking, I know he was Chelsea and stuff, but he's a fantastic right back, isn't he?
They paid 40 million for him.
No, I'm not saying unearthed as but he was Lewis Hall, but he's come and he's really stepped up to the next level. And you got to give credit to Eddie Howe for that. He's done the same with Livramento, although he's injured at the moment.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah. So
1 minute, is Lewis Hall left or right back? Have I got that wrong?
Left
back. Sorry, yeah, and Livramento's the right. Yeah. He's brought a couple of youngsters through. I forget the other guy who hasn't played that much. Is it Miley?
Miley. He was on the bench.
Good player.
But even people like
watching them yesterday,
Dan Burn,
They weren't their usual selves yesterday. They didn't have a shot on target until really late.
I think. Credit to Wolves, Super.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Newcastle didn't have a shot on target till late. It wasn't, And then in commentary they were saying like, it's not the same team at home.
I'll tell you what's interesting as well. Some players kind of love it and other players don't. And I think ever since this has come back fit, Walter Maida's gone the other way.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
he's come off the boil, whereas some players like that competitiveness. But he obviously, because he's been on the bench a bit now, he's gone off the ball
Is he
completely.
feeling a bit of pressure,
I think so. I think now he's looking at it thinking, I've got to perform here because we got, a Premiership proven centre forward. He's done all right, Visa, in the last few years. So, interesting.
But one thing I couldn't help but note, I mean, Gordon, I don't think Gordon's, I think we mentioned on the show before, he's not really had his most effective season there. But the thing I did like yesterday, just watching it, and it just, Kieran Trippier's delivery still.
Yeah, you won't lose that. Doesn't matter how old you are.
I was going to say, even I've got a good delivery on a Thursday night, Sue, but don't come anywhere near me to tackle me. Give me a bit of space and I'll find my man. But, you know what I mean? It's what it is.
Yeah. Still,
no dog and duck jokes or anything, yeah?
No.
I put my fucking spandex on, keep warm.
No dog and duck, they've moved on from you.
Fucking hell. Can't even get the dog and duck anymore, so bad.
Yeah, not much else to say. But look, let's talk quickly a couple of transfers. Well, no, actually, before I go transfers, one more manager in the news, Glasner.
Yeah, he's
oh gosh.
We talked about
he's done an Amorim.
Come out and said
Maresca.
No, I was just saying, we talked about a steady ship there in Hull. Yeah. This guy was sailing the seas on a beautiful liner, and he's definitely done the Titanic. He's hit some fucking iceberg, and he is sinking. And he come out and said, well, they've sold my captain, so I'm going to tell the world everything. I mean, what are you doing?
He said he's been abandoned. No, he said he feels abandoned.
He wants to get sacked, doesn't he?
He's the one that should go now, Super, to be honest.
Do you think the club, because then the club released saying, no, we're going to keep you to the end of the season. Do you think the club are doing it? Do you think the club are doing it out of spite?
Yeah. Probably, because they've seen what happened with Maresca and Amorim. They literally got their way straight away after their outburst. He's gone down the same route, and Palace are like, "Now you stay, mate."
Especially after he blackmailed them on deadline day with Mark Guehi in the summer, and said if he goes, I'm going.
But then you've got to then see how, if they do keep him, what's it going to be like around the place? But also as well, I do have some sympathy there with Parish and Palace in a way, because when Glasner took the job, what did he really expect? Okay, you're going to lose your best players if you do anything great at that club, which he's done, and you've got one or two top players like Gay or Eze, you're going to lose them. It's
100%, man. You have to understand the landscape you're coming into, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to talk about Gay for a minute, actually. What a scummy act that was. No, come on, straight up. He's. I don't know what's gone down with Liverpool. Well, clearly, there's rumours that Liverpool didn't want him enough. Otherwise, they would have, certainly gone for him in the summer, or maybe even now. But to sign today and come out with after joining the best team in the country.
Yeah.
What a scum.
I thought that was
what a scummer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And giving it all this righteous thing at the beginning of the season. Oh, look at me. And you were saying Banjo, and maybe he just wants to be like a loyal guy, and maybe he just wants to be like, maybe he's a nice guy. Like, what nice guy? The minute 300 grand a week gets thrown under his nose, he's out of there.
Yeah. No, look, it's maybe we were a little bit naive to that, but the fact is, he has followed the money for sure. And yeah, I mean, look, what I didn't like about it, I'm not expecting him to come out and say anything about Liverpool, but read the room a little bit, because he's coming to Anfield in a few weeks, and that comment alone has just fueled the whole game now. Regardless of who's in charge, whether it is the dinner lady or fucking Slot or whoever, we're gonna be like banging for blood that day.
Do you know what? Now he's done that, Cody's going to mark him out of the game.
Cody, Gack.
The thing is, though, you look, he's got the opportunity to work with Pep, So that must be. Well,
that's another reason, because Richard Key said Pep's leaving. So I think if he followed Richard Key,
Banjo, come on, would you rather? Come on, let's be. Yeah, but that's what I don't get. What, you'd rather play for Pep than the slut?
There it goes.
The Dutch-bald Muppet. The Dutch-bald Muppet could be your coach, and you'd rather go and play for Pep. Come on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So obviously that hasn't gone down well with Liverpool fans.
Well, it's just crass.
But did
But I don't
he?
think Liverpool are going to sign any players. They've signed two youngsters, 3.5 million, two defenders. I don't think I believe you're going to have one leave, if not two, if not three, of key people there this summer. You've got the Dutch bald Muppet or the slut machine, however you want to look at it. You've got Edwards and you've got Hughes. There's definitely one casualty there, if not two or three. I believe that.
How
What
have
do
we
you
gone
think,
back to
Ru?
Liverpool? I haven't gone back to Liverpool.
Yeah,
How
Um,
have we
we
gone
talk.
back to
no, but
Liverpool?
I'm
I
saying this
agree.
is
I agree.
this is where no money will be spent. No money
I agree.
will be
I
invested
agree that.
further
I
because,
agree.
and
Slot.
that's why there
Slot will
weren't
go.
20 million bids going for Gay.
No, they won't give him any more money now. No, I agree. They're not going to spend in this window.
But all right. Well, look, it's that time of the week. Um, talk to us about predictions, Ru. Where do we go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to wrap him up again at the moment, mate. But
Go on.
he's done it again, Ban. He's done it again. He got three right. You and I got
Who did
two.
Banjo get
So
right?
he got so in order, Man United and Man City. There was two aways and one draw. Nothing there.
No, what was
Sunderland
Banjo's
Palace.
three? Just tell us
All right, he
Banjo's
got
three.
he got home Chelsea,
Yeah.
home Leeds, draw Wolves, Newcastle.
Okay.
You, sir, got home Sunderland, home Chelsea. I got home Sunderland, home Chelsea. And in
Okay.
this game tonight, it proves how fucking brilliant and astute we are. We all have gone home Brighton. And what's the score, please, at the moment?
1-0 Bournemouth still.
1-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So I've gained ground. I gained
You are, mate. So,
further.
yeah,
I'm doing an Arsenal.
as it stands, Ban, you're on 62. He's on 50. Sorry, you're on 68. He's on 62, and I'm on 57.
Wow, that's like
Yeah, you're
that's almost like
Best of a bad
a
bunch.
week ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
best
you
of a
was, I
bad
mean, I
bunch.
think at one point, if I'm not mistaken, you must have been 4 or 5 behind.
Yeah, me. Yeah,
I think you've really turned it on, mate.
yeah. I've done
Credit
all
to
right.
you.
Thank you.
We're predicting for this week, Super now?
What we got?
Right, let's get the games up. So we start with, I'm going to let the guy at the top go first.
Yeah.
Brentford v Forest, Ban.
Brentford v Forest. I'm going to go with a home win.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
home
Ban
win.
goes, you're going home as well?
Yeah.
I'm going to go draw because I'm playing catch up, so I'm going to try my best here. So home and then draw. Super, Palace v Chelsea.
Poor. Well, after that outburst, I'm going with an away win.
Away win. I will go. I'll go away as well. Ban.
Yeah, I'll go away.
Okay, next one I'm going to do Newcastle Villa. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, is that a live game?
Newcastle Villa. The way Villa played the other day, they're going to like that sort of game. But Newcastle as well going to enjoy it. I'm going to go for a draw.
Going for a
Super?
draw.
You're going for a draw, Super?
No. Banjo's
sorry.
next.
Banjo, sorry, mate.
I'm going for a home win. Newcastle to win.
You're going for a home win, Banjo.
Yeah.
Super?
Well, how have you got these fixtures? They're not in order.
I've got them here on my app,
That's
on my
fine.
Sky Sports app.
No, because I was just looking. There's Saturday games and Newcastle Villa's on the Sunday. But okay.
Oh,
What
yeah,
did you go
on.
for, Roo?
I went for a draw.
Banjo?
Home win.
Home win. Poor. I will also go for a draw.
So draw as well. Okay, so back to you, Ban. Arsenal United. He's right. The Sunday ones have come up first, but Arsenal United.
I'll go for a draw.
Okay, I will go.
I'll go home win. I think it's me,
You're
Roo, in the
going-
order.
So Ban's going draw. Matt, what did you say? Home win.
Home win.
I'm going to go home win as well, mate. Right, so then we go back to the Saturday games. Super. West Ham, Sunderland.
Oh, fourth West Ham v Sunderland. Home win.
Oh wow.
Ban.
I think it's you, Roo.
Is it me? West Ham, Sunderland, home win, he says. I'm going to go for a draw.
I'll go the same draw.
Okay.
You, Roo.
Yep. Next one is Burnley Spurs. Fucking weird game of football. I'm gonna go away win. You, Ban?
Go for a draw. Draw.
I was
Draw.
about to say, I think it's going to be a draw.
You
Unless
think
there's a new
draw?
manager in there by then, I think it'll be a draw.
So you're going draw, Super.
Yeah, like, if there's a new manager in, I'd have gone away, but we
Okay.
don't know that.
Is it back to Ban now? Fulham v Brighton.
Oh, full of Brighton. I'll go home win.
I'm gonna go. Is it
No,
me?
it's me, Drew.
Yeah, go on.
I will go with a home win too.
Home win 2. Wow. I'm gonna go draw again. I ain't got draws coming up my backside here, but anyway, okay. Is it me now?
Yeah, it is you now, mate.
Man City, Wolves, obviously home for me.
I think it'll be homes all round here.
Yeah, home's all.
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah. Okay, and then the last one. Let me just make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Banjo
6.
kicks
No,
it
there
off.
must be a Monday night game. Yeah. Who's now? Is it you, Super?
Yeah, can be.
Bournemouth, Liverpool.
Bournemouth v Liverpool. Home win.
Wow.
Okay.
Really?
Home win. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Is it me, Ban? I'll go. I'll go away win.
Yeah, I'm with you, Roo. Away win.
Okay. And then the last one, which could be a Monday night game.
Everton Leeds. Banjo.
Everton Leeds, Ban.
I'll go draw. Another draw.
Home win for me.
Yeah, I'm going home win as well. Okay, that concludes that.
Champs and chumps to round us up, guys.
Champs and chumps. Ban, over to you.
Champ has to be Carrick.
Okay.
Come in straight away, United win like that. Chump has to be Frank. Thomas Frank. Engine.
Thank you,
For
Sue.
obvious reasons.
Take us away, Roo.
Champ, I'm going to go for even more than Carrick. I think I'm going to go for your captain. Well, I think he's captain, isn't he? Fernandez? Ban, is he your captain? Yeah, he pulled strings proper, man. He was that was what he was captain to be. He was excellent on the day. So yeah, to just freshen it up a bit, I'll go Fernandez, and then for chump of the week, I'm gonna go for Gahey.
Right.
Acted like a clown. I didn't mind the transfer. I don't blame him, but don't come out with shit like that, mate. So yeah, for me, it's Gahey.
My champ of the week. Do you know what? I think it will have to be United based because I agree. I'll probably go with Carrick. He hasn't had a lot of days there. He's got him, it's a task. The chump of the week, actually, for two reasons, actually, from when we were filming last week, I can't see beyond Zob. Zob was like,
yeah, no, I agree with you, mate.
He's gone and done a backhill in the area against Barnsley.
Yeah.
Or it was Barnsley, wasn't it? Or whoever we played.
Yeah, it was Barnsley.
And then he's gone and missed a penalty. He strolled up to it all casual. It's like he's believing the hype, this guy.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, actually, the Barnsley thing, Super. I'm glad.
When a player starts believing the hype, there's a problem.
Yeah. I was disgusted by that, actually, to be honest. I thought it was absolute disrespect of the highest order, what he did.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think it's for the Barnsley manager to get annoyed by it. Like, he wouldn't have done that against Prem team. But
why not? It's
you to tell him, he did it. You can't, take your goal and move on. You wouldn't have scored otherwise.
It's like when we play snooker and a showboat with doubles when there's easy pots on.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Good. Trick shot.
Anyway, it's always a pleasure, boys. Always.
Last one before we go, just to touch on it.
Yes.
Let's talk AFCON.
Oh gosh.
You know what?
On there?
I Yeah, I mean, Sadio Mane said it today, and it's the sort of negativity, the negative press you just don't need, man. You just don't need that.
Sadio Mane, I have to be honest, he behaved very, very well.
He did, he did, and
he did. He wanted to bring the team back on.
Who took this team off the pitch?
The manager. I forget his name.
It was the manager, wasn't it?
So the manager said, "I want you to come off."
Yeah, he was disgruntled with the decisions
because the penalty went against them.
It wasn't just a pen. They scored a goal about 10 minutes before. I don't know when it was, but it was very, very soft on Hakimi. He fell, he stumbled, they hit the bar, they scored from the rebound. Was disallowed, and in the other end, such a weak penalty. But still a penalty, and yeah, he dragged them all off. And I was about to say...
Mane stayed on the pitch, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was saying, come on, win, lose or draw, let's not be stupid.
Yeah.
Could he be a chump, like doing a Panenka in a final and costing his team?
Yeah, you know what? That could be the chump of all chumps.
Biggest chump.
Cost Morocco,
Who does that? What was he thinking?
Yeah.
What was he thinking? Honestly, what was going through
that? You know what the thing is, man? That's why I would never be a manager, because I would be on that pinch knocking him out.
You want to kill him?
Oh yeah, that's the only reason you won't be a manager. Yeah, of course.
No, I think I'd be a good manager, good man manager as well.
Yeah, but how would you manage the likes of Suter if you had a player like him?
Fuck that, he's not in my squad. He's not in my squad, mate. There's no chance.
What do you mean?
There is no chance.
Transfer list straight away.
I'm selling him to Dubai, wherever the hell I can get money, Indian League, anywhere he can go.
You go stick with your Dutch bald Muppet, mate, and we'll move on.
Every time you say that, I look at your bald head and I think to myself, you're not far off from him. You and him are like, if you turned around the other way, I'd be looking like Slot.
Unfortunately, the Dutch, the Dutch, it can't be me because of the Dutch, but yeah.
The rest of it is right.
The rest could be right. It could be assumed by some to be right. But cheers, guys. Been fun as always.
Always. Hope you two are going to be all right next Monday, boys.
Yeah, anyway, don't worry.
See how we go.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Have a great week, lads.
See you later.
See you later.